Hey guys, welcome back to CJ's Keto Kitchen. Tonight we're going to have something cheesy and golden and fried, and we hope that you will join us in making cheesy chicken fritters. So come along with me and let's get started. We are going to be making fritters tonight. It's just a few simple ingredients, and it needs to chill in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes, and then we're going to get to frying. So we hope that you will come along with us and make this delicious, easy dinner. So tonight, everything is going to be done on the stovetop. I'm going to be using my cast iron pan, partly because I just recently got it and I'm still super excited about it. And also because I like the old-fashioned cheesy goldenness that this particular type of pan can give. But you can absolutely just do this in a regular nonstick skillet. We are going to put oil in it, of course, so you're going to need that. You're also going to need a large bowl because we are going to be mixing up everything for our cheesy chicken fritters in the bowl. And then we're going to let this chill, and then we'll start making our patties. So in my bowl, I have 1.5 pounds of chicken, and I am using a canned product here simply because I already had it and that's what I wanted to use. You could use fresh chicken, you could use rotisserie chicken. You just need to make sure that you have 1.5 pounds. Now, I have seen a lot of recipes utilizing fresh chicken. I myself would prefer to have an already cooked product just so that I can achieve the cheesy goldenness when I make my fritters and not have to worry that they are fully cooked. But you can, of course, do whatever you liked. But I am using a canned cooked chicken. So, to our cooked chicken, we are going to be adding several ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and start with my seasoning. Now, I'm not going to be using a lot of seasoning. I'm going to keep it fairly simple in this recipe, because we are going to be utilizing fresh herbs in this, and I want them to be the standout of the show. But beginning with our powdered seasoning, I have a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of Trader Joe's 21 seasoning salute. You can use any type of garlic and herb or chicken seasoning. A lot of them are marketed, and they're basically just a bunch of seasonings together, generally without salt, and that is what this is here. So I'm going to sprinkle that in. I have a little bit of Himalayan sea salt, and that's going to go in. And then I also have a little bit of black pepper. Okay, now we are going to talk about our fresh herbs. I have 3 different kinds here. I have tarragon, thyme, and I also have parsley. You can use any kind of herbs that you enjoy, and any amount. It doesn't have to be 3. I just happen to be using 3 this time. But rosemary would also be good here. If you wanted to do an Italian slant, you could do basil. You could also, do chives or something along that nature. Lots of herbs would work very well here. Chicken is very versatile. But I have those 3. Once again, that's tarragon, thyme, and parsley, and I just have chopped them finely. I have about 2 tablespoons of each of those. I also have 2 chopped green onions, spring onions if you're in another country, and it's just 2 of them, and I have them chopped very finely. You could use regular white onion, purple onion, scallions, any kind of onion that you prefer, but I do like the green onion in this step because it is very mild, so it's going to give us an oniony flavor without too much strength, because like I said before, I do want my herbs to be the star of this dish. So in there we go. We also are going to need 1/3 cup of almond flour, and this is just going to assist in the binding process of our chicken fritters. So I'm just going to sprinkle that in. Now, to further assist us in binding, we are going to be adding eggs, and I have 2 here, and I have just simply whipped them up. You could add the eggs in whole if you wanted to, but I just feel like whipping it up already kind of assists in getting it fluid, so it will spread more evenly with our fritters. So I'm pouring those in, and once again, that's 2 eggs, and I have beaten mine. To increase fluidity for our batter, I am also going to be adding about 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. And that's just going to assist in making sure that it is moist and it gives it a bit of richness. So I'm going to start stirring this, and then we are going to add our other ingredient. Okay, I have stirred it well. Now we are going to add the cheesy part of our cheesy chicken fritters. I have 1 cup of cheddar here. You could use any kind of melty cheese, so that would be mozzarella or Kojak or provolone, anything that melts into a nice kind of gooey cheesy. You wouldn't necessarily want to use like a drier cheese like Parmesan or that kind of thing. You definitely want something that's melty in here. So I'm using cheddar, and we're just going to stir this and incorporate it also. Okay, so there is our fritter mixture, and now I'm going to put this into my refrigerator for about 15 minutes. And the reason that I do this is similar to the reasons that I've had before in making, say, like the pizza bites and things like that. It just gives a little bit of chance for the almond flour and the eggs to go in there and kind of assist in solidifying our mixture so that when we go to fry it, everything will hold together well. Chilling a product definitely helps in getting it to hold its shape, so that is why we're going to be chilling it. So that is for about 15 minutes. If you wanted to make this ahead of time, you absolutely could if this was for a party or something like that, or if you just were doing meal prep, you could refrigerate this for up to a day before actually making the fritters. So we have our chilled mixture. It was in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes. Now I'm going to start forming these into balls. And I'm going to make mine fairly large. If you were going to make this, say, like an appetizer, then you could, of course, use your cookie baller and, you know, make it that size. But I want mine more into actual, more like a dinner size patty. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I just scooped some into my hand, and then I'm just kind of flattening it before I put it into my pan. Like I said, you can make these whatever size you'd like. And I have a mixture of avocado and olive oil in my pan. You could use lard or bacon drippings if you preferred. So we are just going for a golden exterior here. So definitely, you know, keep in mind the pan that you're using and the heat of your stove. We only need a few minutes on each side because I'm already using a pre-cooked chicken. If you were starting with a raw product, say thighs or breast that you cut up, you would of course want to cook that longer to make sure that your meat was cooked. But that's why I'm going with an already cooked chicken product, but of course that is completely up to you. So I'm going to start flipping these guys over. You can see it's nice and golden and cheesy. I'm just going to make a simple sauce for CJ and I to eat our chicken fritters with. If you wanted to use, you know, ketchup or low-carb cocktail sauce, you could do that, any kind of thing that you enjoy, but I'm going to be making a mustard sauce. So I'm going to take some mayonnaise here. I'm going to add a few healthy squirts of spicy brown mustard. You could use yellow or Dijon, whatever your family enjoys. And then I also have my mild pepper rings here, and I'm just going to be using the vinegar that comes with this product because it's going to give us a nice acidity to make our sauce. So I'm just going to pour some in. You could use pickle juice, apple cider vinegar, regular vinegar, anything like that, but it's going to give us a nice zing to eat our chicken fritters with. So I'm just going to set this aside in anticipation of the taste test. Okay, I'm ready to remove these. I'm just putting them on a plate, and I have a paper towel here to soak up any residual oil. Okay, I'm going to plate some of these for CJ with our mustard sauce, and he can tell us what he thinks. Hi CJ.
Hi.
It's dinner time.
Yeah.
We are having cheesy chicken fritters.
Okay.
And definitely put some of the mustard sauce on your plate.
Better than I thought it would be.
I don't know if I should be offended or not.
No, you shouldn't be, but I was worried about the canned chicken. But the seasonings, made it better. So, yeah, it's good. And let's try the sauce on it. I'll just put some on it. It's really good with the sauce too. So it's good. Looks like it looked like it was easy to make.
Yes.
Looked like I could even make it.
Yes, I'm sure you could.
And so, one of those simple, probably took us longer to do it just because we were trying to film it and all that stuff.
Right.
Than it would have actually take somebody to actually make it from who's making it for dinner.
Right, and I wanted to use canned chicken because a lot of people might have some things in their pantry right now. It might be easier to find.
Yeah, no, I get it. I tasted some of the chicken after we had drained it and all that, and it was kind of bland.
It's very bland coming right out.
Yeah, it was kind of bland,
yeah.
so I was like, oh, great, I hope it's not going to taste like that.
No,
So,
remember I put my love in it.
Yeah, sure. You put your love in it with the seasoning as well.
That's right. My love, otherwise known as herbs.
Herbs and spices. So it was good. So thanks for making it. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks for joining us again tonight, you guys. We hope that you enjoy the fritters. I know that we definitely are. We hope that you will consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you know when our new recipes go up. We release new recipes on Sundays. Sometimes it's a little bit earlier, so definitely hit the bell so you know if they come out a little bit early. Also on Wednesdays we have Keto Conversations, and that is sometimes ketogenic food unboxings, sometimes it's what we're eating on this lifestyle, and then other times we're also discussing relevant keto topics to support each other in this community. So definitely check us out then as well. We hope that you will also check us out on social media. We are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. And we release teaser photographs of the foods that we are making and the foods that we are eating. And also people who join us on those platforms put their photographs of the foods that they have made from CJ's Keto Kitchen as well. So definitely check us out there. And that is CJ's Keto Kitchen. If you need any of the information for this recipe, that's the macros, the ingredients, printable recipes, anything else pertaining to this, we also have CJ's follow-up taste test and also tips and tricks that I learned while making this particular recipe. That is on our blog at CJsKetoKitchen.com. So definitely go over there. We hope that you will come back and see us again. And until that time, be well.